if I should be upset more with Sega about this or be more proud about the Sonic community for achieving this. Hello citizens of the Dragon Kingdom, Dragon here, back at it again with a brand new video. And today's video is about Sonic Forces, you know, the game that apparently is the most viewed video on my channel. But this time we're gonna talk about basically the same subject, but different. And you might be wondering, well, how is it different? Well, because of this. The Sonic community achieved something that I called on Reddit a while ago before the game was released, or was it after? I don't know. Point being is that I called this happening, and it finally happened. The Sonic community is working on a post-game for Sonic Forces that picks up where the game left off. And hot damn is it beautiful. Not only is it blowing my expectations for a mod, but is doing things that Sega themselves failed to achieve with their own original game. And I don't understand how that was okay. But I'm still happy that it's happening. So, Sonic Forces Overclock. It is a mod that is created by Infinite Forces, who decided to go and take the base levels that were given to us and reimagine them to be a post-story for the ending of Forces. Think of it similar in fashion as the Sonic Forces version of Sonic Mania Plus. And it's going well above expectations, since not only is it well designed, firstly, but it's also filled with voice acting from none other than the YouTube channel team known as Adrenaline Dubs. Their team is voicing the cast for Forces for this mod story. Firstly, they are amazing at their craft because dubbing the Sonic comic has been very exciting, and I'm actually very much looking forward to every episode that they dub. To the point, I actually have an idea for a commentary that I'll save for another video about that, because it gave me the idea from watching this. But that's another topic for another day. Point being is, they are working with Infinite Forces, to my understanding, and they are doing this mod in chapters to go and do a post-game story. As far as I can tell, what they're doing is basically taking the premise that was established in the IDW comic and going a different route with it. So, if you don't know, in the comic, what happens is, after Forces, Neo Metal Sonic picks up where Eggman left off. And he goes to try to take the Eggman Empire and then rule the world in the name of Eggman, to then give it back to him when they find him. I'm not gonna give you spoilers of how it ends or any of that, because it's actually pretty freaking cool, and if you haven't already, you should go check out the comic. But think that premise, but instead of trying to go and win the world and give it back to Eggman, Neo Metal Sonic decides he's going to take the world for himself using the help of Infinite by overclocking the Phantom Ruby, which in itself is freaking insane. And it's something that I would have seen Infinite doing, honestly, as the character. Might I add that Infinite's voice is actually pretty close to the original voice actor, which I can't remember offhand right now. I'll most likely put it on screen who it is. Anyway, they're taking that premise and they're rolling with it for this mod. And firstly, the mod itself is freaking gorgeous in detail. With the level design, it is with multiple routes, and it's actually pretty freaking difficult, and it takes a lot of playthroughs to start learning and understanding and taking in the little details, because there are a lot of little details throughout the whole thing, and it's very out of the box. I mean, for God's sakes, there is an alternate route that takes you from the 2D to 3D because you only attacked one enemy, and it just chains off into 3D out of nowhere. That shit is insane. I'm getting too hyped. I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm very much happy about what this is, and I look forward to seeing this project being completed, because I know this is going to be beloved to fans and the Sonic community for years to come. I mean, just the little details in the levels themselves seeing certain characters in the background, such as the ending of Green Hill. I didn't notice this the first time. You can see Infinite confronting Eggman in the first stage, right at the end. Then you have second stage introducing Infinite again, and he's effing with the layout of the levels. It's freaking intense. I love it. Now, I do have questions on how far they're going to do with this project. Will they... Okay, I doubt that they will be able to do this, because you need a lot of manpower for this, if at all possible, and that would be introducing cutscenes. They could do the dialogue in between levels, but they did cutscenes. I don't see them being able to do that. That's too much to ask from modders. But I could see them trying to implement the story through, say, the dialogue in the stages like they have already, and then possibly they could do cutscenes like they did with the teaser that they dropped at the time of this video yesterday or today. Technicalities, because it's late for me, but you get the idea. They could do something like that for cutscenes for the story, and then if you want to learn more, you'll get the gist of it from playing the mod, but then you can learn more by watching those cutscenes. And you know, there's gonna be somebody out there, I mean, I wouldn't mind doing it myself, but I'm pretty sure somebody out there would play through the mods, get all the dialogue, and then put it together into one long mod film, and be like, Sonic Forces overclocked all cutscenes kind of thing. 'Cause, you know, that's what people do for them views. Gotta get them views, you know? Anyway, I'm wondering what they'll do with that in terms of the story and how far they're gonna go for the mod. I wonder if they're gonna give Gadget, who is considered our creative character, a voice and dialogue, because in the original game he was mute pretty much. So very much curious about that, and I genuinely wonder what they're gonna do with the rest of the levels, especially how they're gonna tackle the classic levels. Are they gonna touch them at all? I personally hope they don't, because it makes no sense since classic went back to his dimension timeline thing. Generations really effed up the Sonic lore timeline. Or just Sega's incompetent with their lore. I don't know at this point, but that's a whole other discussion. Anyway, I wonder what they're gonna do with the classic stages for the game. I wonder what they're gonna do with the other characters. I mean, they could use Shadow. Holy shit, what if they did a final level that forces you to only select Supersonic? Because you know in the game certain levels you can't pick Supersonic, like the boss stages and such, or the cinematic levels. So what if they make a stage, probably Eggman Empire thing again, and force it to where you can only fight Infinite and Neo Metal Sonic. I don't even know how the F they're gonna introduce Neo Metal Sonic into the game with his model and stuff. If they do that, I hope they do that. But if they did that, what if they made the final stage effing Supersonic versus Infinite, or Supersonic versus Neo Metal Sonic, or Supersonic versus something that's in the comics I'm not going to mention because I don't want to spoil it. Anyway, the possibilities are endless, and I cannot wait to see how this is going to turn out. And big props to them and the Sonic community in general for achieving this, because this is just beautiful. This is just plain beautiful, and I can't wait to see what comes out of this. So be sure to support them by subscribing to both their channels, linked in the description below, and be sure to download the mod because it's freaking cool, and support modders with their creations. So if you like this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification, because I always forget to say that. So turn on that bell so that way you cannot miss any of my videos, since that's the real sub button. Thanks, YouTube. Follow me on Twitch and turn on the notifications on there. Thanks, Twitch. God, they do not want to let your community know when you're doing stuff. Makes no sense to me. Twitter, stay up to date with things. I'm actually working on something, so that's neat. So look forward to that. I'm not gonna say what, but if you're on Twitter, you'll know what it is. And Discord, join the Discord server, because I talk about things like this all the time on there, and I always like to talk to you guys, and it's fun being with interaction from you guys in the community and such. So anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!